Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to another YouTube free pick video, and today I have the three best plays for the NBA on Friday slate. And before we get into the three picks, if you could subscribe down below, that would really help this channel out. I'm trying to grow a community over here, reach 2,000 followers, and I'm really trying to build up this YouTube page and this long form content where I can really interact with you guys in the comments and help you guys out and help you guys win your picks. So leaving a like and subscribing down below, sharing this with your friends, sharing this with your boys really helps out the channel. Also, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and follow me on PIKKIT. If you're not familiar with what PIKKIT is, it is an app where you can track all of your bets. It is a third-party verified bet tracker, totally legit, so you can track and manage your own bets, and then you can also follow other people. So I will have my PIKKIT link down in the description. My username is @DollarTreeSports, as you can see right here, and I specialize in the NBA. That's really what I'm good at. Last year, February and March of 2024, we made 170 units in those 2 months. So I'm a top 10% better. And then as you can see, this is my ROI all a long term, which is 8.32%. That is my ROI all time. So go ahead and follow the PIKKIT. It will be the second or third link in the description. I'll make it super clear. And then also for yourself, it's a really good way to organize and manage your units and see how you're doing over a long period of time, because that is the most important thing in this game. Before we get into the three free picks, doing a quick little recap from the Thursday slate. This was the VIP play that cashed. Ja under his RA and Onyeka under his RA. I really liked both of these plays. They both cashed pretty easily. I think the payout was between 2.7 and 3x. Something like that. So nice little payout. But obviously, if you're going to get that, right, they're going to be able to hit more frequently. Whereas if you're going for like a 5 or 6x multiplier, which I usually lock in on Dabble, they're less frequent, but when they do hit, they're going to pay out more. So that's just something to keep in mind also when you're locking them in on different apps. And the most important thing is to get the best value on each app. And then the sad news, I guess you could call that, is the last 2 days, the Wednesday and Thursday games, the free picks that I put out for both of those games, both hooked by one player. Rui hooked us on Wednesday. He needed 2 threes. He only got 1 3. And then Dyson Daniels, which was the lowest multiplier, most likely to hit odds-wise, and also my most confident play. He had been over half a 3 in 78% of games. He went 0 for 3. So it really sucks when a guy just doesn't shoot well. That's why those 3-point props are sometimes a little risky, but I just really like the value on it overall. Cat, he also didn't shoot well, but he took, I think, like 28 shots, something like that. I think he only had 2 threes though. And then Embiid, this one was a little scary also. He had 3 first quarter assists, and then he barely was able to sneak out one more assist. I think in the third quarter, I believe, and they were getting blown out by Boston. That Philly team is just in shambles right now. So, it is unfortunate when these plays get hooked. But as I was saying, guys, if you're doing a two-man, right, if we just did LaMelo and Luka, Carl Anthony and Joel, they would have cashed, right? But who really knows? It depends on the combination. I really like the 3-mans, especially if you can get good payouts on all 3 of them. And usually on a slate, there's going to be about 3 really good plays. So that's kind of where I go based off of my logic. And you can also get a nice little payout. Most people, if you guys are viewing this just from an entertainment perspective, right? If you're only getting like a 2x multiplier, it's kind of lame. So I kind of shoot between 3 and 5x. That's kind of the safe spot where you can get a nice little payout, especially if you're putting down a little bit of money on it. But as I said, both of these hooked. So for this play that I'm about to show you guys, if it does cash, I will give a $50 giveaway to someone who likes and comments on this video. Again, this is my way of giving back to the channel. So I will Venmo, PayPal, whatever you choose. I'll go ahead and choose someone in the comments if this 3-man does cash. So leave a like, leave a comment. It really helps out, as I said. This is the 3-man play that we're locking in for the Friday slate. First one is, I'm going to start with Bam actually. First one, Bam over 3.5 assists. He's over this in 63% of his last 15 games. And this is a really good matchup with Toronto. He averages 7.6 potentials a game, and the Raptors give up, I believe, the 6th most assists to centers. So this should be a nice matchup where he's able to pass the ball a lot, and guys are able to get good looks. And he's consistently hit this line this season, but as I just said, 63% over his last 15 is pretty good. Next play, Malik Monk, over 3.5 boards. He's one of the most athletic guys in the NBA, so he can easily go up and get those tough boards. I know Sabonis is going to grab a ton of boards, but Monk has been really good this season. He's over in his last 8 of 10 games, so hitting at an 80% rate, which is really good. And as I said, he's a high flyer, and Golden State is actually pretty good against shooting guards on really all metrics except for rebounding. They give up the 6th most boards to shooting guards, so I want to take full advantage of that. And I think with guys missing threes post All-Star break, there should be more rebound opportunities for him. And then the last play is my favorite play. It's Zion over 4.5 first quarter points. He's been on a kind of a weird minutes restriction. He's played under 30 minutes in every game since returning from his hamstring injury, so that's why I'm not going with his over on total points, which I think is at 23.5, 24.5, something like that. If he was playing his normal workload, I would have gone with that, but he's not. So we're going to go with first quarter points. He's over this in 65% of games, which is really good, and he's averaging almost 6 first quarter points. So for him to get 5, he needs probably like an and 1, right? Or he's going to get that 6, right? He doesn't shoot threes. We know that. So, or it's super rare if he does. So it's most likely going to be layups, something around the rim, or free throws. I think he's able to get this. But if you do like him at 5.5, I don't hate that either. You could also get some plus money on that. I am just being a little safer taking him at 4.5 first quarter points. And Dallas also, I believe they give up the 8th most points to the power forward position. So this is a really good play in my opinion. So again, guys, this is going to pay 4x your money when I'm locking this in, which is at 1:30 on Friday morning. So early Friday morning. And again, I will be giving away $50 if this play does cash. It's my way of saying thank you to you guys, and also an apology for these last 2 days for hooking. It sucks. It's super frustrating when, especially I put out these plays, they're going super well, and then a guy who's supposed to get it, right, the lowest payout, highest probability to hit, he just puts up a stinker. It really does suck. So I want to do a little giveaway for you guys. But if you are new to DFS and betting, the last thing I'm going to talk about is some bonuses you can take full advantage of. Chalkboard, I talk about them every single day, and I want to show you guys, I talk about their cash out option. You'll get a 100% deposit match up to $500 with promo code DOLLARS. Take full advantage of that. But the best thing I love about this app is the amount of half a point specials they do. This was a random Thursday. I know it's post All-Star break. They gave everyone, new and existing users, Jason Tatum for half a point. So that's a free square right there. You could add that to any entry and you would have had a guaranteed win. So these are the opportunities you want to take full advantage of, and that's another reason why you want to be on all these different apps. You don't have to have money in all of the accounts, right? But if you keep $10, $20 in each of them, you can take full advantage of these promos. Obviously, it also depends on your unit size. And then if you are a new user, you'll get SGA for half a point. So you're going to get some double bonuses here and there. So it really depends when you sign up, but you really want to take full advantage of all these promos that Chalkboard does. Another app is Sleeper. They do some slightly different promos, but base thing is you will get a $500 deposit match with my promo code DOLLARS. And this is the promo that they have been running since really December, and I think this is the best promo in all of DFS. It's play $5, get $55 for free, 11 extra entries. Just like that, risk-free money for you to play with. You got to take advantage if you're not on Sleeper already. They're also legal in a ton of states, which is another super good thing. And again, just like Chalkboard runs a lot of half a point specials. Sleeper runs a lot of protected plays. They'll do $10 protected plays. They'll do some for like specific NBA games, NHL games, depending on the sport for the day. And they'll scale it all the way up to like $25 protected plays. So you can definitely take full advantage. You'll also get Steph for half a point if you are a new user. And then the final app is Betr. They run a really good promo if you have a little bit more money to play with, because they will match your deposit up to $250 and your first entry is on them up to $250. So if you put $250 down, if you win, obviously you win big, but if you lose, you will get your money back. It's a super, super cool deal. And then for the Saturday game versus the Nuggets, you'll get LeBron for half a point. So that's really, really cool. So guys, make sure to take full advantage of these apps and these bonuses. I am affiliated with them, but I'm also affiliated with them because I really, really like them. I really like their features, and I think that they are some of the best apps to make money on, right? So I'm with you guys on this, even though I do promote them. I promote a lot of their promos that you can take advantage of, and I am also affiliated with other apps, right? But I really always point out these three apps because, in my opinion, they're the best in the DFS industry, and they're the best way to make money, especially if you're not throwing down like $100 a unit, $50 a unit. A lot of you guys out there are smaller bettors, like $5, $10, $15. So these apps are really, really good for that. So make sure to take full advantage of all those promos. Lock in this play, leave a comment, drop a like. I will be announcing the $50 giveaway if this cashes in the next video. So I'm praying it cashes, right? I've done my research. Hopefully you guys also like the play. Make sure to subscribe down below, leave a like on this video, share it with your friends. I'll see you back tomorrow.